What it do, Cozy family? What it do, Cozy family? Welcome back to the channel. So before this video starts, a small percentage of you guys that are watching this video are yet not subscribed. So if you guys could do me a small favor, scroll down and subscribe to the channel, in which we're on the road to 500 subs, and it'll help me out a lot. If you guys didn't have a chance to watch my last video, the link will be in the description down below. Me and Destiny are officially parents. My son was born 11/23/2020, and it's honestly been the most amazing week ever. But being that it was the most amazing week, I've learned so much being a new parent. So within this video, I'm going to talk about 10 things that I've learned being a new parent within the first week. Number one is to be patient. You have to be patient dealing with a newborn. You're not going to get things right the first time, especially if you're a newly parent. You're not going to get things right the first time. You have to be patient, work within his or her timing. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like, oh my God, I'm doing the worst job of my life. You're doing a great job. You just have to be patient. Learn patience. Patience is key. That's number one. Number two is to know the signs. When Destiny gave birth, the doctor told us that there was a thing called know the signs. You have to know the signs when the baby is hungry. Why? Because the baby can't physically tell you, hey, I'm hungry. So the doctor told us when he's looking around or she's looking around and sticking his tongue out or her tongue out, opening and closing their mouth, that's a definite sign that he or she is hungry. Now, every baby is different, but I know that it's been working with my son that every time he just goes crazy looking around and opening and closing his mouth and sticking his tongue out, that means he's hungry. Number three is the baby does not like to feel uncomfortable. So you have to, again, like number two, know the signs. When the baby starts crying and the baby is just like moving around and just grunting and just like feeling very uncomfortable, 9 times out of 10, he or she needs a diaper change. So again, know the signs. Certain diapers have a line that it'll either turn blue when it's wet or anything like that. So know the signs. The baby does not like to feel uncomfortable. Trust me. Number four is not really what I've learned, but it's just common sense. It's to just mother them and love them and just be around them and interact with them as much as you can and just be the parent that you desire it to be. Number five is to swaddle. They're not used to being in the free world. They're used to being in your womb for a long period of time in one spot. Sometimes they'll move around, but they're usually all stuck together. They like to feel like they're secure. So what you do is, and the doctors will let you know and they'll teach you how to, is to grab a receiving blanket and folding it in a specific way, having the hands on the chest and swaddling them. You just making them feel like they're still in the womb because that's what they're used to. That's all they know. Number six, make sure you burp your child after every bottle fed. I learned this the hard way. The first day of me having my son, I gave him milk and I put him right back where the doctors put him. It's like a little plastic, like bassinet type thing. And he just had hiccups for like a good 30 minutes. I honestly didn't know, because I've dealt with my nieces and nephews and I've known certain things, but dealing with my own child, I didn't know that you had to burp him literally right after, unless he's going to get or she's going to get hiccups like crazy. So that's exactly what I've been doing. And yeah, he'll get hiccups here and there, but definitely burp him for at least 15 minutes so he can get all the gas out and he can be good. Number seven, I honestly didn't know this, but certain babies produces rash within the first couple of days of being born. And I've always asked myself, like, why is this happening? Because there was a certain time where I didn't visit Destiny for 2 days, and then when I actually saw my son, he just had rashes everywhere. And I honestly didn't know that that's normal with newborns because they're exposed to the free world. They're exposed to clothes now. They're exposed to air, global warming. So I just didn't know. So now that I know, like, it's normal, I can let you guys know that don't be scared if your baby has a rash or anything like that within the first couple of days. He's just getting used to having clothes and being a baby outside in the world. Number eight is to remain on a schedule. Like, for instance, Destiny has an app on her phone that she keeps count of what time he got fed, what time he got diaper changed. And we like to know, like, how many times a day his diaper is getting changed, at what time he's getting fed. It has to be either 2 to 3 hours. So the doctor told us blatantly to keep track of those things, because just in case if the pediatric asks you, how many times the diaper is getting changed a day or how many times he's getting fed, we'll have those things on the app to let them know, like, okay, this time, and this time. If you don't have an app, you can just do a dry erase board, honestly, and just have it in the baby's room and just keep tally of what time he got fed, what time diaper was changed. And it'll help you out a lot, honestly, because sometimes I'll forget. Certain times Destiny would be taking a nap and I have to take care of our son, and I wouldn't know what time he got fed last. So I can just simply go on the app, oh, he got fed at 2, okay, I gotta feed him at 4. So it definitely helps you a lot in the long run, being a baby on a specific schedule. Number 9, noise. The baby does not like noise. I learned that the hard way because I'm a loud talker, I'm a loud speaker. So the baby, his ears are too sensitive. So please don't have loud music around him. Don't talk loud, don't scream. The baby's very, very delicate in his first stages and he's still developing certain things. His ears are very, very sensitive. So take that with a grain of salt. Number 10 is to do not feel discouraged. A lot of new parents feel like they're doing a horrible job, in which that's not true. The baby knows that you're trying. The baby knows that it could be in handfuls. So do not feel discouraged. Just cherish every moment that you have with the baby, because 18 years go like that and they want to decide to move out and have kids of their own and stuff like that. So all jokes aside, don't feel discouraged. Being a parent is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. Just do what you know best. Do your best job. And I'm pretty sure you'll be successful being a parent. Everyone always says the first baby's the hardest, the second baby's the easiest. So just take everything what I said with a grain of salt. Every baby is different. This is just my point of view on certain things, and I'm pretty sure you'll do very well being a parent. That's it for today's video, guys. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. Daddy duties, So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys understand, and I really, really appreciate all the love and support that I got recently on the channel. If you haven't yet, please scroll down and subscribe to the channel, in which we're on the road to 500 subs. That's it for today's video, and like I always say, be humble, remain hungry, and stay cozy.